What's up, guys? It's James White here, back at it again with another video. I'm coming to you guys with a Q&A video. I got some questions on my phone that y'all have given me from Snapchat to Instagram to even my messages. I asked people to give me questions so I can answer them, so you guys can get a little bit more knowledge of who I am as a person, and just so you know me better. So here we go. For the first question, it says, why/when did I start singing? I started singing at the age of 4 years old, a little before after I got adopted. And why did I start singing is because, I think it was just interesting for me, because it was like really like, when I heard somebody singing, I just wanted to sound like them. So I kind of just kept on singing, and, it just led to something I really enjoyed and found that I was good at. So I just kept on going, and that's why I started. That's why I still sing. Anyway, the next question. Do I plan on moving out of the state? Yes, I do plan on moving out of the state. I do have 2 states in mind, either New York or California. I used to live in California, if you guys didn't know. So I kind of do know California pretty well. But I don't know. Like, I do plan on moving out of the state just because I don't want to stay in New Jersey my whole life. I'm 16, so I have 2 more years, but still, I do plan on moving out because I don't want to stay here forever. Next question. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is yellow. Yellow is my favorite color because I think it's a positive color. Like, it really just, like, it's good vibes to me. So that's why I like yellow. Also, when I see yellow, I get happy. So, I don't know. If I was a girl, who would my man crush be? To be honest, I don't even look at guys like that. So I don't really know who my man crush would be. So, no one. Okay, next question. How am I/plan on achieving my dreams? So, to be honest, I don't know how I really plan on achieving my dreams. I think it's just, as time goes on, what steps can I move forward to completing my dreams. So, just keep on singing. Like, I want to be a singer, so just to keep singing and, perfect my voice and, hear different songs and add them to the way I sing, but not sound like the person. And to just keep on going forward, never forget who I am as a person, to stay humble. I feel like that's going to get me to my dream, because, some people get cocky and, they fall off the track, and people start not liking them and anything. So I think it's just to stay humble to myself and stay true to myself while going on the journey. What age did I realize I was into girls? So if you guys haven't watched my YouTube videos before, I'm actually trans. So before I was a girl, whatever, or identified as a girl. But the age I knew I liked girls was about like the age of 13 to like 12, 13. The way I found out was because I had a crush on this girl in 6th grade. So I think that was the first time I ever realized I like girls. But I already knew I didn't really like guys, so I don't know. Who's my favorite artist? My favorite artist is Rihanna. I'll listen to her since I was like 9 years old. Like, her first album, Rated R, like, that was my song. Like, that was one of my songs. Like, I love that album so much. Still do. And she's still my favorite artist, so I love her. Next. When it comes to being trans, what is my biggest struggle? I think my biggest struggle with being trans is the dysphoria behind it. Because, like, I suffer from really bad dysphoria sometimes. So I think that's a big struggle for me, because some days I'll feel good and then other days I'll just feel shit about myself. So I think dysphoria about my chest and about sometimes my voice or my height really affect me. And I think that's a big struggle for me. So, yeah. What's my least favorite food? My least favorite food? I don't really eat, so I don't know, but my least favorite food. I'll have to say, like, asparagus or whatever, like vegetables sometimes, like, I don't really like, but I still try to eat them. My least favorite food. Like, I'm trying to give you like an actual food I don't really like. Meatballs. Like, I know that sounds funny, meatballs, but I don't really like eat meatballs. Like, I don't like spaghetti and meatballs. It doesn't really like satisfy me. So I don't think that's my least favorite food. What's my favorite band? My favorite band, I listen to so much music, so I don't even know what my favorite band is. But I would say U2. Those are or Earth, Wind, and Fire. What else? I don't even know. I think those are like my two favorites because Earth, Wind, and Fire makes September. So if you guys look them up, you all know that song. Like that's an iconic song. So I think those are my two favorite bands of things I can bands I can actually think of because I don't really listen to bands like that. But yeah. Next question: do you plan on singing in the future? Yes, I do try to plan on singing in the future. I'm always singing 24/7. Like y'all never, if you know me as a person, y'all know that I'm never stop listening to music. I never stop singing. So I think I do plan on singing in the future. Don't know where, don't know how, but I know I want to sing in the future. So yeah. Next question: what's my hobby? My hobby is singing, as y'all know. Like I keep on saying that, but singing or dancing or just running. Like I love running. Like those are, or listening to music. Look, those are my hobbies right there. Sorry about that. What's my dream car? My dream car would either be a Porsche or a Jaguar. I think I just like the style of them. I don't know what model I like, but I do know I just like those are like the cars I like. You know, like they just look dope. Next question: what's my favorite drink? My favorite drink is Sprite, but if you don't got Sprite, I like juice. Like any kind of juice that tastes good, like I'll drink it. Not like I like water, but like barely. Like I like something like that has flavor, you know. Next question: when I first started becoming a male, how did I feel? So when I first like came out and whatever, and then I started like not people calling me a male or whatever, I felt really happy because I felt like this is who I am like supposed to be. I wasn't supposed to. Like once I realized that I was trans, like it made me realize that I was never really supposed to be called a girl. Like it really made me feel good about myself. It brought my confidence level up. I was less shy and timid. I was really figuring out who I was as a person, and I really liked when people would call me he, him, his, like instead of like girl pronouns. I liked when really when I just started, really becoming who I was meant to be, and everybody knew that, so that's what I really liked. But I think that the feeling I had when coming out as trans was a relief off my shoulder. Like I was so relieved off of it. So like I think that's the feeling I had. When did I realize I was transgender? So I came out as transgender September 22nd of last year in 2017. So I've been openly out as trans for like a good 10 months. And when did I realize? I think I realized like 2 months before I even came out, or about like 3 months before I even came out. I made sure that I was sure of what I wanted because I knew once like I started the process, like it was gonna be difficult for me. So I really wanted to make sure for me. But yeah, I think that's when I really realized I was transgender. But I didn't come out until September 22nd of last year. My favorite sport. My favorite sport is track. Like I've always been a runner. I always like to run. I didn't run track last year, but I ran track in 8th grade and 9th grade. And I was on the girls team, so that's the difference. Is now that I'm transgender and openly trans, I want to join the guys team, and they will let me. But I'm just like trying to get everything together with myself and be mentally prepared and physically prepared for that. So I've been going to the gym every day and working out to make sure I'm the strongest I can be before I joined the guys track team. And also my mom's going to get me on T, so I'm really happy about that too. If I'm stuttering, sorry, I have a stutter problem. Like I have a speech impediment, so like sometimes I'll forget what I'm saying or something. So just relax. I'm playing. Nah. Okay. Next question. What do I want to be when I'm older? Okay, so there's three options. So it's either I want to be a singer, a professional singer, a producer, like producing music or helping people produce music, or I want to be a biomedical engineer. Biomedical engineer is somebody who helps like make prosthetic arms or whatever, blah blah blah. I feel like that's really good because one, it's giving back to our community, and it's giving back to the soldiers that have been injured or anybody that's been injured, as we know, or even when you have a growth defect. You know what I mean? Like people who grow up without arms and legs all the time. So I think that's really just helpful to other people because they really need that. So I think that's a really good job. Um, when's my birthday? So my birthday is February 13th, the day before Valentine's Day. As y'all know, I'm 16, so I was born in 2002. Um, how I feel about it? How I feel about it? Each day is different, you know, like you're just growing up. So, yeah. Favorite ice cream flavor. My favorite ice cream flavor. Everybody always hates on me for this. Like everybody, I swear, everybody hates on me for this. But I like vanilla ice cream. Like vanilla ice cream is just so simple, but it's so good. You know what I mean? You don't have to add much to it, or you could add a lot to it because it's so simple. Like, you know, it tastes good by itself, but it also tastes good with toppings. Like if you overdo the ice cream with like, I feel like if you do it with like cookies and cream or whatever, blah blah blah, or if you put so much on it, like you can't really put much on it because it's already there. You know what I mean? But if you have vanilla ice cream, like you could put so many toppings on it, and I just like the way it tastes. So next question. What's my favorite show? My favorite show would have to be Glee. Glee is off the, the television, like it's off. But I think Glee was very, very, very educational for me growing up because it really taught me like, like everybody's different and it's okay to be different. And, you could be gay, you could be straight, you could be, black, like you could be anything, but, you're growing up with different people and it's okay to be that different person in life. So I think that was a good show. And like at the time it had a lot of gay awareness for me. And at the time I was identified as a girl. So there was a lesbian couple, if y'all know, Santana and Brittany. And I looked up to them because I was like, like I'm lesbian, they're lesbian. Like it's hard to come out. And I think at the time I wasn't even out as lesbian. So like it was kind of like, just like, it's going to be okay no matter what happens, like, stuff like that. So I think that was a really mind-opener for me. But that was my favorite show. Like, the songs were good. Like, everything was good in there. But I was sad that Finn and recently Puck died. So, like, that broke my heart. But other than that, that's my favorite show. Favorite clothing brand / shoe brand. So, my favorite clothing brands would have to be Against All Odds. I love that store. Like, I love it so much. Like, I love it so much. Or it would have to be Marshalls, because Marshalls has really good stuff on sale. Like, you got to get those sales sometimes. Or it would be, Hollister. Sometimes I go to Hollister. Or, I'm trying to think. I don't even know. I have so many clothes that, like, I really don't know. Aeropostale, like I like that store. Or Champs, something like that. Like I like those stores. My favorite shoe brands would have to be Nike, Adidas, Jordans, Pumas. I'm trying to think of one more to make it like I don't even know, to be honest. I think those are the four because those are the four main ones. So like, I think that's my favorite. But yeah, that's all the questions I have for y'all today. I was trying to get through those fast because I didn't want to make this a long video. But those are all the questions. I hope you love this Q&A or like this Q&A. Please go like, comment, and please go like and comment and subscribe to this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Got to know me a little bit better because I'm going to be making more content. And I'm going to be starting to know y'all better, and y'all going to be starting to know me better. So I wanted you to know me better before I know you better. So anyway, stay safe. I love y'all. Peace and good night.